Chapter 4. Major factors that determine the choice and cost of cruises. Learning objectives. At the end of this chapter, the students will be able to determine the major factor in selecting cruises, to identify the different types of cruises, to differentiate the different cruise ships, to describe the different port. Increasing needs of mass tourism give the cruise industry opportunity to booming rapidly. The remarkable contribution of the cruise industry makes the port cities incorporate cruise tourism into development strategy. It is necessary to analyze the factors that affect the selection of cruise ports and design of itineraries. With so many options for cruising, different cruise lines, different ships, different styles, and different itineraries, it can be somewhat of a difficult to select the right cruise for you. So, how do you choose the best cruise? Begin by defining best. What best for one person will not be best for another. People have different priorities when vacationing, and cruising is no exception. Let's take a look at some of the major factors that will determine which cruise is going to be your dream come true. Factors influencing cruise customers' decision. There are a number of influential factors for tourists that were important towards selecting a vacation, such as culture, destination, travel frequency, marital roles, advertising, social influences and price. Similarly, cruise customers evaluate several attributes in their final selection of the cruise vacation package. Argued that cruise customers would spend 5.7 months from the initial idea until booking a cruise vacation. They would dedicate on average less than 1 week towards finalizing their cruise vacation. Cruise attributes as influencing factors: price, itinerary, cruise duration, distance from cruise port, location of embarkation, disembarkation, cruise experience, onboard activities, entertainment attribute, recreation and sports attributes, crew attribute, travel agent, brand reputation, service standards, cuisine, food, dining, safety, promotion, accessibility for PWDs, destination, environmental practices of cruise line cabin designs. Cruise vacation attributes as influencing factors on the cruise customer's decision-making process. For instance, cruise vacation attributes, such as onboard activities, entertainment, recreation and sport, supplementary activities, fitness and health, children and crew. Study presented a diversity of perspectives of cruise customers. Other considered the importance of the following influencing factors: ports of embarkation and disembarkation, itinerary, destinations, price, country of registry and country of domicile, brand, season and onboard amenities. The most important influencing factors for the cruise customer's selection were price, ship quality, duration of cruise, itinerary, and brand image. In addition, the list of factors covered a wide spectrum of attributes for a cruise vacation, such as accessibility of accommodations for disabilities, activities on board, class of ship, cost of the cruise line, cuisine, environmental friendliness of cruise line, experiencing local cultures, getting away from it all, itinerary, length of cruise, location of embarkation and disembarkation, relaxation, shopping, sightseeing, spending time with friends and family, trying new experiences and water activities in port. Among other attributes, the environmental friendliness of a cruise line joined the list of the influential factors when booking a cruise vacation. Results of the study showed that the itinerary was the most important attribute, followed by the price and cuisine for cruise customers when booking a cruise. Different types of cruises. Cruises come in a wide range of possibilities designed to meet a variety of interests or special needs. Whether travelers are looking for a family-related cruise like Disney Cruises, adventure cruises, or something like those offered on Lindblad Cruises, or perhaps a theme cruises such as a matchmaking cruises or singles cruises. Some cruise lines fall into a certain category and some have ships that fit into each of categories. With so many different types of cruises, such as mass market cruises, upscale cruises, specialty cruise, river cruises, luxury cruises, adventure cruises, local cruises. Mass market cruises. These cruises appeal to the mass market, and are budget to moderate priced. They often feature the Bahamas, the Caribbean, Bermuda or Alaska as destinations. Cruise liners tend to be big and can carry thousands of passengers. They often provide children's programs and activities, 24-hour dining, shopping, late-night entertainment, and days spent traveling through endless seascapes. On the downside, liners can be crowded, with queues for embarking and debarking at ports. May offer cheaper base fares, they also tend to charge for extras, such as the cost of visiting ports. Upscale cruises. These cruises appeal to more experienced cruisers. These passengers have more money to spend, want first-class service, and are looking for new ports of call and destinations. River cruising. River cruising generally involves smaller ships with fewer passengers and amenities than ocean liners. You're unlikely to get extensive entertainment options or access to swimming pools and will probably have set meal times. There are smaller crowds and queues than on ocean liners, less likelihood of seasickness, and river cruises tend to be truly all-inclusive. River cruises mostly travel at night, reaching a new place every day, meaning more time to visit different destinations. Scenery on a river cruise changes more regularly, and ports of call tend to be the main attraction rather than the ship itself, as it is on an ocean liner. Luxury cruises. These cruises offer elegance, ultra-modern style, numerous amenities, and unique itineraries at prices that only the wealthy can afford. Luxury cruises offer VIP service, more refined dining and better amenities. They tend to utilize smaller vessels, and may include such options as flexible itineraries, a personal butler, larger cabins, more exotic destinations, and they're more likely to be all-inclusive. Specialty cruises. A wide range of specialty cruises are available, including whale watching, diving, barge cruises, sailing ships, and exploratory voyages. Local cruises. A different type of cruise may be available at destination for local sightseeing or entertainment. Some cities, resort areas and destinations offer sightseeing, dinner, and specialty cruise. Local cruises are sometimes included on packages and tours or are sold locally through hotel desks or tourist bureaus. These cruises are for short duration. Adventure cruises. If you're less keen on water slides and cabaret and more interested in nature watching and remote villages, an adventure cruise may be a good choice. Adventure cruises tend to use smaller ships, which can access more remote destinations such as Antarctica, the Galapagos Islands, Arctic Norway or the Amazon. Shore excursions are wilder, perhaps whitewater rafting or mountain climbing. On board, you may be treated to lectures from wildlife experts or historians. These ships have motors, just in case the wind dies down. People who sail on such ships want an experience rooted in other times, like experience, with private staterooms, glitzy entertainment, and bountiful dining. Miscellaneous, many unusual forms of water transportation provide cruise-like vacations. It's possible, for example, for a leisure traveler to book passage on a freighter. The itineraries are unpredictable and the entertainment non-existent except for video, but the food is usually excellent and the staterooms are large. It is also possible to charter our own yacht, either with or without a crew. Similarly, many people rent houseboats, often with family and usually to vacation on a lake or a river. Port and their role in the cruise destination development. A port of call is an intermediate port where ships customarily stop for supplies, repairs, or transshipments of cargo. As it relates to the cruise industry, ports have to meet some key requirements of cruise lines in order to be considered potential cruise destinations. Ports of call. To be considered a port of call, there are some tangible requirements such as the existence of a cruise terminal or an alternative docking facility, docks of sufficient length, water of sufficient, the possibility for cruise ships to turn around, a constant level of access regardless sea conditions, good facilities at the terminal or docking facilities such as luggage handling space, gangways, parking area, airlift, customs area, waiting facilities, toilets, and information centers, and professional, qualified ground handlers such as inbound tour operators and transport operators. Capacity building is, therefore, very important for destinations that consider developing cruise tourism, involving at least an international airport in the region where cruise passengers can be flown in and out, in the case of fly-in cruise. Position in the cruise itinerary. The home port or turnaround, the port of call or transit port, and the hybrid port. A home port or turnaround is the starting and/or ending point for a cruise itinerary. There are some major conditions that a cruise port must fulfill in order to become a home port. The home port is also referred to as a hub port. A hub port is a central location in a transportation system. There are some major conditions that a cruise port must fulfill in order to become a home port. A port of call is an intermediate port where ships customarily stop for supplies, repairs, or transshipments of cargo. As it relates to the cruise industry, a port of call is a stopover destination included in an itinerary. The hybrid port respects both sets of characteristics. The ports may be classified into three categories depending on the role they serve within their regions: destination cruise port, gateway cruise port, and balanced cruise port. A destination port is a place where the city overlaps with the tourist offers. It is usually a must-see city that cruise companies wish to include in their itineraries. There are several reasons why the cruise port area can be the sole destination. That tourists have little incentive to see anything else in the vicinity. A balanced port is a location quite attractive, where the port can be a destination, but where excursions to other places not far are also available. Thank you for listening. Created by Rosalie Clave College of International Tourism and Hospitality Management.